This is how fortune sometimes smiles on you. It's been pretty tough. Today I got one dog, I've got 65 traps in the ground, and I've got a bitch in the second last trap that I had to check. And one of the guys said that they'd seen some tracks in a patch of sand up here, so we jumped in just before dark, raced up here to put the last two traps that I've got with me, to put them in the ground, and across the road in front of us come this thing. Big male dog. I got the trusty 22 out. He's about 80 metres, I suppose. I gave him a little bit of height. Hit him right on the point of the shoulder in that way, and he only went about probably 50 metres, spun around, and he was down. Beautiful bit of country. Here we go, skunk. Okay. Dog stuck in here. Another one down, skunko. Safe. Okay. So that brought us up to double figures, skunk. That's 10 dogs for the trip. Oh, that's double figures. Great stuff. It's always hard when you come into a new property and you don't really know your way around. You've got to get in here and understand the dogs, understand the lay of the land, work out where they are wanting to be at the moment, and then set your traps accordingly. When it all comes together, that's great. bit of luck, I might have a dog in here this morning. They were here in the wet. They were here when it was raining, and all the traps were sanded down. There's no good smell coming off them. Just didn't click. We didn't get a dog, so it's going to be interesting to see where they've come back since. Doesn't look very hopeful now. We've got 5 traps in here. One trap's just here. Nothing. Scratch marks from when they were here when it was raining. One trap there. Nothing. Good. I'm not even going to get out. I'm not even going to put the scent on the ground here today. This is where it caught one dog, and it was really chewed up around the back end where the others had hit it. Nothing. So there's 2 traps there. So there's 2 traps in that last one. 5 traps in all. And really, nothing has come back here since. One night trapping to go. Hope they come back. Check this trap just up here now. Got one trap here. Doesn't look like anything has come in there either. It's there. Nothing. No sign. This is how close you get without getting a dog sometimes. This dog has come here. I'll try and point out where the trap is. The trap is here, down there. It's put its toe here and pushed the side of the paper in. Push down there, and on there actually looks like it could even be a fox because the print's too small. The pan would be here. Pan would be about there. That's the trap there. So it's like it's put its foot either side of the pan. There was a dog track from the other day. That dog came here and walked right on the edge of it. I put this branch here and I put it in a little bit. And put it a little bit more now. We'll refresh this trap and let's see how we go again. All it's got is dog scat on top of that rock there. On a corner post. I saw it run down this long hill. Skunk. Why didn't you attack him, Skunk? Why didn't you rip his throat out, Skunk? Didn't you see that bull, Skunk? check and pull out the traps. Doesn't look like we've done any good in this one. But again, we had heavy rain overnight. One trap there, washed half out. This one here is washed. There's been a good shower again. Pretty early because we've got a long way to go today. We're doing about 130 kilometre runs, so it takes us most of the day to get around our traps. So some of them we've got to check a bit earlier than what I'd like. So we're ready to shoot if we see a dog that's not in the trap. Everyone counts. There's one trap in there, it's half washed out. No tracks across the sand. Because there's cattle here, we had to build a bit of a barricade up here under that tree for that trap. No, nothing.